Hey guys, welcome to Football Fantasy 11. Right now, I'm gonna talk about AFC Champions League match between Al Hilal and Persepolis. Actually, Persepolis is an Iranian club, and we are gonna check out is there any way where Persepolis could defeat Al Hilal. When we compare their recent performance against Al Hilal, we could see that Al Hilal is clearly on top of Persepolis as they have been undefeated in the last 6 matches between each other, where actually Al Hilal have defeated Persepolis 3 goals to 0, where Al Dawsari and Gomes were the goal scorers for Al Hilal. Then Persepolis and Al Hilal end up in a 2-2 draw, where Mensah scored 2 goals for Persepolis and Kriblin have scored 2 goals for Al Hilal. Then Al Hilal defeated Persepolis 4 goals to 0, where Kriblin scored a hat-trick for Al Hilal and Al Shahrani was the other goal scorer for Al Hilal. Actually, these games were back in 2017 and were Al Hilal and Persepolis ended up in a 0-0 draw as well. When we compare the recent performance of Al Hilal, we could see that they have just 2 losses in the last 10 games. So the recent performance of Al Hilal is also pretty good, and I am expecting Al Hilal to defeat Persepolis. Now, when we compare the league season so far, we could see that Al Hilal is currently first in the table. They have won 15 games, drawn 1 game, lost 2 games. They are scoring at a rate of 3.17 goals per match and they are conceding at a rate of 0.94 goals per match. That means Al Hilal in their 18 games have scored 57 goals and conceded just 17 goals. On the other hand, Persepolis is currently 4th in their table. They have won 9 games, drawn 4 games and lost 4 games. They are scoring at a rate of 1.35 goals per match and they are conceding at a rate of 0.71 goals per match. That means Persepolis in their 18 games have actually scored 25 goals and conceded just 12 goals. So they are pretty good defensively in their league. But in their league also they are currently 4th in the table. But when it comes to the AFC Champions League, we could see that Al Hilal is currently first in the table. They have won 5 games, drawn 1 game and they are yet to defeat a game in this particular Champions League. And they are scoring at a rate of 3.33 goals per match and they are conceding at a rate of 1 goal per match. That means Al Hilal in their 6 games have actually scored 20 goals and conceded just 6 goals. On the other hand, Persepolis is currently 6th in the table. They have won 1 game, drawn 3 games and lost 2 games. They are scoring at a rate of 0.83 goals per match and they are conceding at a rate of 1 goal per match. That means in their 6 games they could score only 5 goals but conceded 6 goals. That means they are conceding more than what they are scoring. Now we are going to check out the team overview of both Al Hilal and Persepolis. Al Hilal in the last 5 matches, Al Hilal defeated Al Aghdud 4 goals to 0, Al Qadiz defeated Al Hilal 2 goals to 1, Al Hilal defeated Al Weda 4 goals to 1, Al Hilal defeated Al Fateh 9 goals to 0 and finally Al Hilal defeated Al Arabua 5 goals to 0. Mitrovic and Leonardo top of the list of goal scorers with 12, then Milinkovic Savic with 8, Malcolm with 5, Dawsari, Al-Bulay and Lodi each have 3 goals. Now when it comes to assists, Al Dawsari top the list with 7, Malcolm and Lodi have 5 assists, Cancelo, Neves, Hamdan have 4 assists and Milinkovic Savic have 3 and Cano have 2 assists. Now when it comes to the Persepolis side, Persepolis in the last 5 games, Persepolis and Fulat end up in a 1-1 draw. Persepolis defeated Tractor 2 goals to 0. Zobahan and Persepolis end up in a 0-0 draw. Persepolis were being defeated by Serbafan 1 goals to 0. Then Persepolis defeated Havadar 5 goals to 0. When it comes to the goal stats, Alifor topped the list with 7 goals. Alekasir with 3 goals. Amiri with 3 goals. Guasani and Uranov each have 2 goals. Then Rafe and Kanani have 2 goals. And when it comes to the assist, Alipo top the list with 3 assists, Sadegi with 3 assists, Rafe with 3 assists, Alisha, Mehri and Amiri each have 2 assists. Now we are going to check out the key players of both Al Hilal and Persepolis. Al Hilal actually play in 4-2-3-1 kind of a formation in that Mitrovic or Leonardo will be the key attackers of Al Hilal. Mitrovic is currently out injured, not sure whether he is gonna start in this particular game. If he is not starting, then Leonardo will be the key attacker of Al Hilal. Both of them have 12 goals each, so both of them will be crucial for Al Hilal. Now Malcolm is in a stunning form for Al Hilal in the recent games, and Malcolm have 5 goals and 5 assists in his name. Then Al Dawsari is a key attacker of Al Hilal. Al Dawsari have 7 assists and 3 goals in his name. Then Lodi or Cancelo both are pretty good wing backs of Al Hilal, and both of them can provide you with goals or assists. Cancelo actually have 4 assists in his name. On the other hand, Lodi have 3 goals and 5 assists in his name. Then Milinkovic Savic or Neves. Both are pretty good midfielders and both can provide midfield stability for Al Hilal. And Milinkovic Savic have 8 goals and 3 assists in his name. And Neves have 4 assists and 1 goal in his name. Then Bulay or Koulibaly. Both are center backs of Al Hilal but both can provide you goals. Actually Koulibaly have 2 goals in his name and Bulay have 1 goal in his name. Now when it comes to the Persepolis side, they actually play in 4-2-3-1 kind of a formation, in that their attacker will be Jao or even Urno can start in the attack, or in the other case Alcacir could start as a center forward as well. So all these three could be their center forward option, but the key player of Persepolis will be Alipor. Alipur is in a stunning form for Persepolis. As I told you, he is a top goal scorer for Persepolis. He has 7 goals in his name. Then Urno or Joao. Joao, even though he plays as a center forward, he is yet to score a goal for Persepolis, but Urno have 2 goals in his name. Then Amiri is a key winger of Persepolis. He can provide both goals and assists. He have 3 goals in his name. Then Rafai is a key midfield choice of Persepolis. Rafai have 2 goals in his name. Then Gavsani and Kanani both are center backs of Persepolis, but both can provide you with goals or even assists. Actually, Gavanani have 1 goal in his name, and Kanani also have 1 goal in his name. Now Alcacir or Farahi, both are pretty good player for Persepolis. Farahi can support defensively and both offensively. As I told you, Alcacir could start instead of Jao in their starting lineup as a center forward. Alcacir currently have 2 goals in his name, and Farahi currently have 1 goal in his name. So these are the key players of both Al Hilal and Persepolis. Now I'm gonna provide combined key players of both the team. Those key players will be Lodi, Cancelo, Al-Bulay or Koulibaly will be key from Al Hilal side. Then Gaussani will be the key from Persepolis side. Then Kanani or Farahi could be the key players of Persepolis side. Ruben Neves or Milinkovic could be the key from Al Hilal midfielder. Then Al Dawsari, Kano or Khatani will be key for Al Hilal. Then Rafai, Urno and Amiri will be the key midfielders of Persepolis. And in the attacking choice, Mitrovic or Leonardo along with Malcolm will be the key for Al Hilal side. Then Alipor or Alcacir will be the key from Persepolis side. And in the goalkeeper, I'm gonna go with Guedes. Now, as per these key players, I'm gonna provide you my team prediction for this Dream 11 side. And I'm gonna split my team prediction based on different possible outcomes, and those outcomes will be Al Hilal defeating Persepolis 1 goals to 0. Then Persepolis defeating Al Hilal 1 goals to 0. Al Hilal defeating Persepolis 2 goals to 1 or 3 goals to 2 kind of a goal margin. And Persepolis and Al Hilal ending up in a 1-1 or 2-2 draw. And finally, Persepolis defeating Al Hilal 2 goals to 1 or 3 goals to 2 kind of a goal margin. The first scenario where Al Hilal defeating Persepolis 1 goals to 0, I am gonna include all the 4 defenders of Al Hilal in my Dream 11 side. And those defenders will be Lodi, Koulibaly, Al-Bulay and Cancelo. And I'm gonna go with Farai or Gaussani from Persepolis. Then in the midfield I go with Al Dawsari, Ruben Neves or Milinkovic, then Alipor or Urno, Amiri or Rafai. And in the attack I go with Malcolm or Leonardo. And in that, Malcolm or Leonardo can be my captain or vice captain choice. Neves or Milinkovic can be my captain or vice captain choice. Al Dawsari can be my captain or vice captain choice. Lodi can be my captain or vice captain choice, and Cancelo can be my captain or even vice captain choice. Now the next scenario where Persepolis defeating Al Hilal 1 goals to 0, I am going to include all the 4 defenders of Persepolis in my starting lineup. I'm not sure that whether this result is gonna happen. I'm not expecting Persepolis to defeat Al Hilal by 1 goals to 0. I'm definitely sure that Al Hilal will definitely gonna score goals. but we have to put the team for the Dream 11 side in order to win the fantasy league. If this kind of a result occurs, there lies the chance to win this grand league. Now, the defenders for this particular choice were Persepolis defeating Al Hilal 1-0 will be Mohammadi, Kanani, Gaussani and Farai, all these four from Persepolis, Lodi or Cancelo from Al Hilal side. Then my midfield choice will be Amiri or Rafai, Navas or Milinkovic along with Al Dawsari. And the attacking choice I'm going to go with Malcolm or Leonardo along with Alipur. In that Alipur could be my captain, then Rafai or Amiri can be my captain or vice captain, then Gavsani could be my captain or vice captain choice, then Farahi can be my vice captain choice. And you can also include Alipur, means you can skip Alipur and you can include Alcacer or even Zhao as the center forward and put them as a captain. But I lean more towards Alipur, and if you think that Alipur is not going to score goal, then you can include Alcacer as well and you can put him as a captain choice. Now the next scenario where Al Hilal defeating Persepolis 2-1 or 3-2 kind of goal margin. I'm gonna include only 3 defenders. Those will be Cancelo, Lodi along with Farai or Gavsani. And the midfield choice I'm gonna go with Al Dawsari, Milinkovic, Neves, Alipur or Urno, Amiri or Rafai. And the attacking choice I go with Leonardo and Malcolm. In that Leonardo can be my captain or vice captain choice, Malcolm can be my vice captain choice, Milinkovic Savic can be my captain or vice captain choice, Al Dawsari can be my captain or even vice captain choice. Now I'm gonna go with the next scenario where Persepolis defeating Al Hilal 2-1 or 3-2 kind of a goal margin. This kind of a scenario is also unlikely, but I have to put the team to win the Dream 11 Grand League. And my defensive choice will be almost similar to my previous one, Cancelo, Lodi, Farai or Gavsani. And the midfield will be almost similar to my previous one, Al Dawsari, Navas or Milinkovic along with Rafai, Amiri or Urno. And in the attacking choice I go with Malcolm, Leonardo along with Alipur. In that Alipur can be my captain choice, Amiri or Urno can be my captain or vice captain choice, Rafai can be my captain or vice captain choice, Navas or Milinkovic can be my vice captain choice, Al Dawsari can be my vice captain choice, Malcolm and Leonardo can be my vice captain choice. Now the final scenario where Al Hilal and Persepolis ending up in a 1-1 or 2-2 draw. In this particular scenario also, my team will be similar to my previous team. The defensive choice almost remains the same, where I go with Cancelo, Lodi, Farai or Gavsani. Midfield choice will be Al Dawsari, Neves, Alipur, Milinkovic, S. Rafai, Amiri or Urno, and my attacking choice I go with Leonardo and Malcolm. So in this, I'm going to switch between Neves or Alipur. Rest of the team will be almost similar to my previous team. So you could see that almost the last 3 teams are almost similar, and I'm going to switch between the captain or even vice captain choice. So you can put the similar team and you can switch the captain or vice captain choice. As you could see that my defensive choice are almost similar and my midfield choice are also almost similar. I go with Al Dawsari, Neves, Milinkovic, Rafai, Amiri or Urno, and the attacking choice I go with Leonardo, Malcolm or even Alipur. And if Mitrovic starts instead of Leonardo, you can include Mitrovic as well, and you can replace Mitrovic instead of Leonardo in all my Dream 11 side. Now finally, I'm gonna provide my personal prediction for this particular game, and please note that this is only my gut feeling. Don't go with my gut feeling, this is my gut feeling only. If you have any app where you can provide your prediction, there you can use this. Here I'm gonna predict Al Hilal defeating Persepolis 3-0. I am expecting a clean sheet for Al Hilal and defeating Persepolis 3-0. That's what I'm expecting, and those 3 goals will be by Al Dawsari is gonna score 2 goals for Al Hilal, and Leonardo will be the another goal scorer for Al Hilal. And the assist will be by Malcolm, Lodi and Cancelo. So my team based on this particular scoreline will be Cancelo, Lodi and Koulibaly in the defense, Al Dawsari, Milinkovic, Rafai and Amiri in the midfield, Malcolm, Leonardo and Alipur in the attack. In that, Leonardo will be my vice captain choice and Al Dawsari will be my captain choice. So this is purely based on my gut feeling. I'm not sure that this is gonna happen or not, but if you think similar kind of a result, and if you think that different kind of the goal scorers will be available for this kind of a result, if you think that Milinkovic could score more or even Mitrovic can provide you with goals, you can include them in your squad. So it's all dependent upon the key players that I have already been provided. And please note all the different teams and my substitute players for each and every outcome of this particular game. So based on that, you can put together a team. Hope I have provided all the information that you need. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.